What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I actually ended up filming this entire video and then realizing I did not film an intro or an outro. Part of that was because I felt the video was incomplete, but then when I went to edit the video, I realized that instead of me making one long video about multiple different topics, I might as well make it into two videos. During this video, as I have been telling you guys for the last few videos about, talking about Tatum and R7, we having deposits on it at two different dealerships and all that stuff, we actually finally bought her R7. So in this video, you guys are going to see us going to pick up the R7, buying it, and then kind of giving you our first impressions on it. Kind of what we like better about my MT07, what we like better about her R7, our thoughts on which one we like more. So stay tuned to the end of the video to get our opinions on that. So I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You too. Bye. I feel better now. I feel like I haven't been letting myself get excited because I didn't know if something stupid was gonna happen.
I have not updated you guys yet. So whenever we got my bike, obviously I videoed all the calling process, calling the dealership, showed that to you guys. And I was gonna do that with getting Tatum's bike as well. We've been looking for Tatum's bike forever. For whatever reason, nobody has one. Nobody knows when they're gonna get one. And we actually have, like I said in the last video, 2 deposits placed on a bike for Tatum, but one of the dealerships said oh, this is gonna be when it's here. Then we called them back hey, is there an update? And they're oh, it's actually got pushed back. So that keeps happening. So I figured that'd just be boring to keep videoing that for you guys. So last night at 11 o'clock at night, I was I wonder if anybody else has this bike. So I looked and I found one. It's about 2 hours away from us, and I didn't get my hopes too high because most of the time websites will keep it on their website as they have it in stock, but it's just to get people to call about it and then get them to put deposits down on the bike to feel more committed with it. But this dealership, I called this morning with no hopes, and they actually said that they had the bike. We are actually only an hour away now. We will see you guys when we get there and show you guys the whole process.
Blue's kind of brighter than I thought. I thought it was gonna be more of because you're just a turquoise, right?
Yeah. Here is Tatum's new bike.
I am ready to get rid of the little blinkers.
A little side markers?
Yeah.
So the only thing that's kind of weird is it actually has, I don't know if you can be able to see it. There's a little scratch right here. I guess we can talk to them and see what they can do about that, because that kind of sucks. It's super nice. As you guys know, we've been looking for it. Well, Ace, you don't know. We've been looking for a black R7, and everybody has blue ones or the 60th year anniversary. It's a white and red color. But Tatum insisted on black. It's the only color vehicle she'll own.
I like it. I'm ready to get it outside though.
Yeah.
I feel I don't know, I'm just ready to have it outside and wash it.
Yeah. It definitely needs to be washed. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's no, you probably can't see it.
This thing is straight up. Look at that.
It's dirty.
Look at it in there.
Yeah, baby, we'll take it home and wash it. Don't worry, we'll take it home and wash it. And motorcycles now have been coming out with these matte colors, and it's actually super cool. Ready to get this thing outside and wash it.
This was probably the easiest sell he's ever did everything over the phone. Come in, fill out paperwork.
That's it.
That's everything?
That's it.
Alright, I was still holding the pen waiting.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the bike.
Sir.
Y'all take
Appreciate
care.
it.
Okay. Drive safe.
Yes, sir. Alright, guys, we just finished up signing all the paperwork. We're heading on over to get the bike. Are you still excited? Yes. Just trying to get some more content. Here it is.
Sorry, I forgot to kiss you.
I love you. That thing looks so good. You would know that we just picked up this bike, just got on the highway, and it is now raining. So it is actually the next day. Yesterday we got super busy, that's why I didn't film when we got home. But we just got the bike in our area and Tatum's out driving around. We're getting some shots of it with the camera and the gimbal and stuff like that. So you've driven my bike for all of 5 seconds, but how do you like your bike?
I like my bike better than Garrett's, and like the motor is exactly the same. I was like trying to explain it yesterday. I don't know what the word is, but I just feel like my bike is like more like well balanced for some reason. Like not that Garrett's isn't well balanced, but like mine just feels like very like smooth and buttery whenever I'm driving. I wouldn't say I have like any complaints about it. Like if I had to rate the bike, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. Like I was telling Garrett this morning, I was super happy to get my Ninja 400 whenever I had that because it was my first bike and it was a good starter bike, but it just doesn't compare to this bike at all. Like not even like with speed or anything, just like the way the bike feels, the way the bike looks, all of that stuff. This is literally why I started to look into Yamaha. Like 3 weeks ago, I made like a TikTok and a reel joking about getting a bike, and I started doing my research, and I knew that I wanted Yamaha because of this specific section. Like that just looks so nice. They no longer make the R6, Yamaha doesn't. But whenever we got my Ninja, they had brand new R6s on the showroom floor. And I remember seeing this part. The goal is to get rid of this whole thing and just have like a more like clean this and have the license plate like sit more flush to like the body of the bike. Garrett wants me to get the mirrors that are on the R1. These don't bother me. My Ninja mirrors were god awful, but these do not bother me.
Let's just go. I would just say, like, I'll throw a picture of them up right now. I don't know what they're actually called. I think they're called like sleek or stealth mirrors. They're just really expensive. Like they're like the tiniest mirrors and they're like $500, and it's ridiculous, but they look super cool. So you guys leave it in the comments below if we should need to get those mirrors you guys just saw that I popped up on the screen for Tatum's bike.
But yeah, these don't bother me, and like when you're driving, like there's so much vibration going on up here that you can't even see anything in your reflection. So as far as functionality, I think these in the R1, it wouldn't matter. I'm not gonna be able to see much anyways. All I can tell is if something's like right behind me. My official rating on the bike is 10 out of 10. I feel like you can't, so like if I was gonna complain about something, it would be like comfortability. You'd have to be stupid to complain about that because you don't get this bike and expect to drive like 600 miles and feel comfortable. I was uncomfortable after 117 miles yesterday, but I like it a lot.
It's really annoying because I bought my bike two or 3 weeks ago, and I bought a helmet from the dealership. They were supposed to have it, sent to them. I was supposed to go pick it up. They said 5 days, and it's been 2 or 3 weeks, and I still don't have a helmet. So whenever Tatum rides, I can't ride. If I ride, Tatum can't ride, and it's just an annoying process because this thing just looks so good. And that's why we both bought bikes, was to both drive them together. So I'm super excited for my helmet to come in. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about Tatum's bike. Do you like Tatum's bike better? Do you like my bike better? What do you want to see us, I guess, do with the bikes? We kind of bought them for social media purposes. Tatum has her Camaro, I have a Corolla. You can build a social media, I guess, off of a Corolla, but I guess it's not something that I would want to. I'd rather have something that we could do together, like bikes. So yeah, let us know what you guys want to see us do.
I'm not paying you to take breaks.
You ain't paying me to do nothing.
She's beautiful. Garrett feels regretful about getting the MT07.
I don't think I feel regretful about getting my bike. Like, I guess I've had like 5 seconds to think about it now. And yeah, I didn't want a sport bike like this because I didn't think that I would look good on it. I mean, you guys can see I'm a heavier set person. And most people that ride bikes, they weigh like 150 pounds. Like they're the smallest people in the world. So I just didn't think I would look good on like a sport bike. But seeing Tatum's and like this is actually the first like bike I haven't driven it yet, but I've like sat on. It's the first bike I've ever, like a sport bike I've actually sat on. And it is a lot like bigger than, like you said, her Ninja 400. So I don't think I feel regretful about getting my bike. I still think my bike is more my style. I just do wish it was black.
I don't have any complaints about my bike. Like, do you have any about yours?
I don't have any complaints about my bike. I just wish that it looked like this. But other than that, my bike is super fun to drive. If you are just starting off like riding bikes, I think just based off of, I guess it would be based off comfortability. My bike is super easy to like handle, maneuver. The power is there for if you need it, but it's not too much that you're gonna, kill yourself on the bike. Like Tatum's mentioned, like I mentioned a couple times, her bike has the exact same motor as my bike, but like if you're sitting right here, you're like leaning way far over, and that's cool and all. But I think for a first time getting a bike, I think it would be a little confusing to like basically have to lay over on the bike. If I was an inexperienced person, like I've never like owned a motorcycle, like a street bike, but I've driven like dirt bikes and stuff like that, so I was a little comfortable already. Not that it's the same, but it's similar enough to that I knew how to use it. But if it was like my first time ever getting on one, I think that I would choose my MT07 over the R7 just because I think it's easier to use. All right guys, thank you so much for watching that. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you like the content, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And the next video, you guys will see us doing our first mod to Tatum's R7. So I'll see you guys in the next one.